Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, how are you? Hopefully everything is going well and you are investing your time on study. So we discussed right forms of verb today and we got a reverse syllabus from government. Now we'll go for with this syllabus, and for SSC examinee you have little time at your hand. So try to evaluate your time doing necessary studies. So as we to discuss right forms of verb today, there are plenty of rules, multiple rules there. So we'll go for the catch and starting rules. First one, it says it's very primitive and very important. If the subject is singular, the better verb to be singular also. Means for singular subject, we'll take singular verb, and for plural subject, we'll take plural verb. So you see the example here. Shaheen is a major student. Vehicles create traffic jam. So first one, Shaheen is singular subject, so verb will be singular. And second one, vehicles. This is plural. So for this, we'll take plural verb. So first rule, it says for singular subject we'll take singular verb, and for plural subject we'll take plural verb. So it can happen with like she likes, we are. If you say we are, that better plural, and suppose she likes, so it will be singular, that better. For vehicles, create. So these are things like for singular subject we'll take singular verb, and for plural subjects we'll take plural verb. And hopefully you got it. And second rule is very important. It says with every preposition except two. Okay, except two, we should take ing with the verb. So if you find any verb after preposition, that be time, we'll take ing with the verb. So you say children are fond of using mobile phone. We can say like after finishing the work we'll go outside. Without working hard you cannot succeed. By working hard you can succeed. Many things, a source of entertaining. So these are things like in, at, on, off, for, them. Okay. So he believed us for delivering the products. So for delivering, with, without, before, after, into, across, about. All these prepositions after this will take ing the verb, means continuous of the verb form. So rule 1 and 2 simply you are done with. For singular subject we'll take singular verb, for plural subject we'll take plural verb. That's all. Next one, it says, as I said, preposition for with every preposition except two. So what will happen to the preposition to? That better will take B1, means base form, present form or main form of the verb. So 2 plus B1. This is some examples here. Addicted to, adverse to, be, is to, with a view to, look forward to. So there are some exceptions. Means if you find look forward to with a view to, get used to, that very time I will take continuous or ing. But other every cases will take 2 plus B1. So for 2 we should remember two things like with every case except 3 will take B1, and what are the three except items, that is like look forward to, with a view to, get used to. With these three items we will take ing, and other every cases will take B1 with 2. Understand? So hopefully you got this. So rule 2 and rule 3 to sum up, with every preposition we will take ing with the verb, and rule 3 says with 2 we'll take B1 of the verb, means based from a present form. And if you find look forward to, get used to, with a view to, that better there will be ing with the verb. So this is the summation of rule 1, 2, 3. Let's move to next one. It says for particular subject we will take particular helping verb. For I we take am. For he, she, it will take is. For we, they, you we take are. And among have or has, which one is singular? Sometimes we get confused with this. So has is singular, means third person singular subject has and third person plural subject have. Okay, so we have, they have, you have, and I have, but he has, she has, it has. This is how things like I'm Shohan is driving a car, we are going home, they are passing through troubles, we have won the game, he has eaten rice. These are the many examples we're going to discuss. Next one, rule 5 says if we find noun or verb and after this there'll be ing with the verb and of, the using of mobile, a consideration is essential for an action. Here's an umbrella. So a noun plus verb, then ing could be there. Okay, so this is less important. And rule 6 is very important. So it says if you find modals like can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would, must, used to, have to, need, dare, ought to, will take B1 means base form or present form. So these are called actually modal auxiliaries, and after modal auxiliary we to take base form or main verb, main form of the verb. You can do the sum, it may rain today, Sami must study tonight, you could do this, you must respect the elders. These are the things like we get for rule 6, means in case of modal auxiliaries we to take B1 or present form or main form of the verb. Sorry getting, yes, these are not that much difficult. Okay, so let's start number 7. It says if you find while, say after while we'll take verb ing, means ing to be added with the verb, like while walking there I saw the man, while sleeping the telephone rang. These are things like, so for while we take verb ing, means after while if you find any verb, but here also there is another extension, like if there is any subject after while, that be time will take necessary helping verbs, means was or were, then ing. So when there is while, everywhere there will be verb ing, but if you find mention of subject after while, that be time will take ing with the verb. Like while sleeping I dreamt a good dream, while walking in the garden I saw a snake. This much. Then it comes rule 8. It says if you find have, has, had, get, got, getting, having, then after this there will be B3. You understand? So simply just remind, if you find have, has, had, get, got, getting, having, after this will take B3, means past participle form of the verb. Like she got married yesterday. I had my car cleaned, having taken the money, the thief ran away. Our culture is getting westernized. These are. And rule 10 says, in case of passive voice, if there is, can be, could be, maybe, might be, shall be, should be, have to be, has to be, all these things, means passive voice means B3. So anywhere you find passive voice, that be time will take past participle form of the verb. Got it? So passive voice means past participle form of the verb. Anywhere, whether it's narration, affirmation, paragraph, essay, composition, everywhere you find passive voice, so you'll take B3. And if you find morals there in as active voice, that brilliant this will be changed to like, if you find can, it can be means be would be added. So can be, could be, maybe, might be, shall be, have to be, has to be, ought to be, this much. And in this way we can do passive voice. And in case of passive voice, every time, everywhere, there will be past participle form. Okay, let's start the next one. There is, was, has, or there are, was. This is a singular subject and it's plural, so it is introductory there. And the helping verbs will take according to singular subject, singular plural subject, means according to subject or number. See, the subject is singular, that bottom will take is, was, or has. If it's plural, that bottom will take are, were, or have. Like there is a mosque in our village, there are two ponds in our village, this much. And rule 2 is very important. If you find each, every, one, any, or one or more singular subject, that become verb will be singular. Each boy and each girl was present there, or everybody and girl has been given 100 taka. So each, every, one, any, these will be actually singular subject. And for singular subject, we will take singular verb. And rule 13 says, if you find somebody, someone, so you take singular subject. And if you find plural nouns after some, that will be plural. So someone has stolen, some boys have failed. So if it's somebody, someone, it will be singular subject. And if any noun after some, that will be plural. Okay, so someone believes this, someone plays false, we can say. And if it's the same, girls have joined, this much. And number 14, it says, any, none, each, every, either, neither, one of plural subject or singular verb. So the boy is present there, so none of them was present there, either of them has stolen it. These are like, say, any, none, each, every, either, neither, one. And next one, it says, if you find any, none, each, every, either, neither, one, plus of, that written, the subject will be plural and verb will be singular. So one of the boys is present, none of them was present. So if you find any, none, each, every, either, neither, one, this much, and after this we find plural subject and of there, the written subject will be plural and verb will be singular. So one of the boys and none of them was, either of them has stolen it. And rule 15, so there are some particular words, these always uh, singular. After this we'll take singular subject, singular verb. Population, public, crowd, army, congress, committee, team, government, family, pair, dozen, scenery, knowledge, 100,000, furniture, machinery, information, bread, money, advice, poetry, gallows, ethics, mathematics, physics, news, electronics, dynamics, two-third dollars, two-third miles. These are all singular subject. And sometimes they will make us confused, or we may get confused, like maybe these are plural, but actually these are singular subjects. So as the subject is singular, so verb will be also singular. Okay, so you see the example, ill news runs first. Physics is a critical subject. These are the examples we can notice here. And rule 16 it says people, spectacles, trousers, scissors, benches, clothes, goods, headquarters, vegetables, laws, police, cattle, fog, circumstances, gentry. These will be plural verb. Okay, so for plural verb, for plural subject, we'll take plural verb. So circumstances are not good. People don't eat the same food. Vegetables contain vitamin. So these are the things for rule 16, that these subjects will be plural. So the verb will be also plural. So we are done so far 16 rules for today's class. Let's have a revision, then we'll be done. Okay, so first one it says for singular subject we will take singular verb, and for plural subject we will take plural verb. Chinese marriage students, vehicles create traffic jam. And next one says after preposition the verbs there will be ing with the verb. And if you find two, that B-term it will be B1, and there is exception in case of two also, that B-term there will be ing with look for a to, get used to, and with a view to. And here the list which like which helping verbs goes with a particular subject. For I we to take am, for he she it will be is, for we they you are, this much. And have has out of these, has is singular, have is plural. And it is if you find the plus noun or verb, the bottom we to take ing also. The using of mobile is available. And rule 6 it says if you find can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, we load this much, and after this we to take b1. And rule 7 says after while we should take ing. There's an exception. If you find subject after a while, if there is a subject, that bottom also we to take ing, but there would be was or were, then continuous or ing to be added. So whenever you get while, in both cases we do take ing, but if there is mention of subject, that bottom there was or were, then ing. So it's about rule 7. And rule 8 says if you find have, has, had, get, got, getting, having, there will be b3. She got married, that is the example. And for passive voice, can be, could be, maybe, might be, shall be, should be, will be, have to be, and all sorts of passive voice, there will be always b3. And if you find there as introductory sentence, that bottom we can take for singular subject we'll take there is, there was, there has, and for plural subject there will be are, were, have. And for each, every, one, none, this much, this will be singular, and as subject is singular, so verb will be also singular. Each boy and each girl was present there. Okay, so next one it says if you find someone, somebody, these are singular. Okay, so someone, somebody, singular, subject. If the subject is singular, then verb will be singular. But if you find these are separated and there is a plural subject after this, that bottom, this will be plural. So some boys have failed, someone has stolen. And rule 14, any, none, each, every, either, neither, this much, and this will be plural. One of the boys present there, none of them was present there. And subject will be plural and verb will be singular. Means along with this there will be plural, but focusing subject is singular. And there are some particular words like this much: money, advice, 100,000, machinery, furniture, crowd, army. These are always singular. And these are the particular words: people, spectacles, trousers, scissors, benches, clothes, goods, headquarters, vegetables. These are actually plural. So as a subject plural, verb will be also plural. So we see here, circumstances are not good. Vegetables contain vitamin. This much. So we are done till 16 rules today, and next class will be done the remaining rules, and we'll have practices, we'll have exercises, and in this way we'll be able to cut a good figure in advance of verb. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next class. Bye.